Hey guys, so today's video I'm just going to talk about, I guess, summer in general, because for me personally, I'm not a fan of summer, mostly because I don't like the heat, I don't like bugs, I'm not a big outdoorsy person, so the nicer weather doesn't really appeal to me as much because I'm not yearning to go outside really. Um, and overall, I mean, there are definitely perks to summer, usually the big one being that it's just a more relaxed time for everyone, whether it be from school or even work. It's usually that you can kind of cut loose at least a little bit when, ooh, sorry, I turned my monitor on because I was messing with it. But yeah, summer is fine. I just don't think it deserves the hype it usually gets as being like the best season. I think that far and away fall is the best season. There's a very strong following of people that would agree with me on that, that fall, just all around, the weather is much cooler. Things are very excited just because people are gearing up for the holidays, Thanksgiving, all that kind of stuff. The scenery itself with the leaves and all that's very pretty. So overall, I think fall is by far the best season. I guess I would follow that with maybe winter actually, because although there's a lot of dangers to winter with the ice and all of that, and the snow-ins aren't usually fantastic, it does have the excitement of if you're in school, the snow days, and even, I guess, in work for a lot of cases, getting to call out of work and say, look, I can't make it up the driveway, I'm staying home, which I guess now that I'm thinking about it, that perk probably isn't as appealing right now with the quarantine and all that. But nevertheless, even with all that, the winter time brings the top holidays for most people of Christmas and all that. Warm foods in general, I just really like warm foods, so being able to do hot chocolate and apple cider and those kind of things just makes me happy. And then as far as attractiveness of the scenery, I think that seeing that real clean sheet of snow over a lawn kind of thing is just very attractive. Um, and for me, I guess I'd put summer ahead of spring maybe, just because there's so much more going on in summer. They're very close, I think, for me. For summer, it is much hotter, but you have all the perks of it being summer break and all that. And I feel like the attitude of most people is a little better than in spring. No, I'm taking it back. Spring and then summer last, because spring, one, prettiness for sure, the baby animals, the flowering trees, all of that. Spring, the nicer weather also means that you don't have people that are overheated and dehydrated and all of that, which is good. And then a big one is the spring fever, which I think can kind of match up with the summer stuff, especially when you talk about school-wise. You have your spring break still, which pretty much closes up with that summer mentality. Sometimes even more so because the spring break is more of a limited time, so people make trips and make the most of it, whereas summer, some people will go on trips here and there, but there's a lot of lounging around and not doing anything aside from just enjoying the outdoors. So, yeah, final rankings, fall, winter, spring, summer, in terms of what I believe are the best seasons. And originally I was just going to talk about summer's video, but I guess I'll rename it as my rankings of seasons pretty much. So, wrapping up here, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.